Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the Sherwood Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, May 21st. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you. So first off, we'll look at active listings like we always do here. And this past week, we had 15 new homes come on the market in Sherwood, down from 22 the week prior, but kind of roughly in the middle of kind of where it's been over the past 6 weeks. Ended the week at 48 homes on the market in total, which up one from the prior week and kind of a high for the 6 weeks. Median price and days on market for the pendings, for the actives. We had a high of 735, a low of 695. This past week came in at 713, up about 3,000 from the week prior. And then the days on market's been a little jumpy here. Had a started off at 10, went up to 33, and then it's kind of fallen back. This last week came in at 11, up a few days from the week prior. Moving on to the pending sales here. This last week in Sherwood, I showed we had 10 homes go into pending status, up a couple from the prior week. And kind of, within a couple homes, kind of where it's been over the past 6 weeks. So pretty steady in terms of the number of pendings per week. Ended the week at 70 homes in total in pending status, which was the same as the prior week and a high for the 6 weeks. The median price and days on market information for the pendings. We had a low of 709, high of 724, and this last week was just under that at 723. Up a little bit from the prior week. And then days on market, you kind of see has been very steady at 4 days of average market time for homes that have gone pending as of late. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I show we had 9 homes closed this last week in Sherwood, which you can kind of see has been very steady here over the past month of activity. And when I look over the last 4 weeks of activity or the prior month, I show we've had 33 homes close in Sherwood, which is up again from where it's been over the past month by a few homes. And then median sold price, days on market for the solds. We ended the week at 655,000 was the median sold price, down quite a bit, 25,000 from the week prior. And then days on market for the solds, again, pretty steady at between 4 and 5 days. And then lastly, finally here, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is the weeks of inventory. Had a low of just under 3 weeks of inventory to start off the period here. It had been rising. 2 weeks ago, we were at about 6.5 weeks. This last week fell back a little bit to just under 6 weeks of inventory. So certainly kind of seeing a bit of a shift here. Things are cooling a bit, I would say, at this point in time. The sale price as a percent of the list price, that still remains very high at this point in time. It was just under 8% a couple weeks ago. It came down a little bit, but still, 7.5% is the average price above asking. So, still a very competitive market in Sherwood, but, we are starting to kind of see the winds of change a little bit. I would expect this to start coming down and, weeks of inventory, we might start to rise here a little bit as the market kind of continues to cool off here a bit, given the rise in interest rates we've been seeing over the past few months is, I think, finally starting to certainly have an effect on things. So I hope this weekly update has been helpful and informative to you. So I certainly would welcome the opportunity to become your trusted realtor and help you move through life. So you can just give me a call at 503-680-2065, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have and be of help. So thanks for watching and have a great day.